Well, this whole battery for the Dodgers 3 outs away from legendary status in the World Series and in Game 7 history. Yoshinobu Yamamoto tries to go the final 2+ innings and make Will Smith's home runs stand up. Defensive changes behind Yamamoto in the outfield and the infield. Justin Dean is into the game in center. Pages over to right. Kim has replaced Rojas at second. Now Guerrero. Last chance for the Jays. Ball 1 from Yamamoto. One-0 pitch. Ball 2. Guerrero thought that he had maybe ended it, leading off the 9th against Blake Snell when he crushed the ball to the warning track in center field, but it fell a little bit short. On this 2-0, takes it down the middle, 2-1.
Haven't seen many curveballs from Yamamoto. That's a pitch. He got a big out last time he faced Guerrero in his start.
Fastball speeds in there, 2-2.
This guy, I know he sweats, but you never see it. And he is just making pitch after pitch when he has to.
Inside, and the count goes full. Jays took the lead in the 3rd inning. Had it until the 9th. Dodgers tied it on the Rojas home run. Now the Smith home run has LA in front. Guerrero hooks one down the line towards the corner. It's a fair ball. It's extra bases. Tying run in scoring position in a flash.
I mean, this is just such great hitting. I can't even tell you. He pulls his hands in and gets that ball fair and a fastball inside that most people either swing and miss or pull foul. Look how quickly he can get his hands in the barrel to the bat under the pressure in the moment. And now another opportunity with man on second, nobody out for the Blue Jays. And they have not cashed in a couple of them.
Do they play for the tie here? Corners think so. They're pinched in. This is Kiner Falefa, who's in for his defense. He's a good bunter. Lays down a perfect one. Yamamoto to first in time. Tying run to 3rd. Addison Barger to the plate. Mark Pryor, interpreter Will Ayrton, out to talk with Yamamoto, Roki Sasaki, and Clayton Kershaw.
We've got a scenario here where it's not the end of the world if they pitch around Barger and you get him on first base because you've got a double play candidate, but a guy who can handle the bat. In Kirk, Barger has such an aggressive swing that I'm sure they're talking to him. Get something below the barrel. Try to get him to swing over the top because he's going to want to hit this hard and lift it.
By the way, out of the 5 walk-off wins in World Series history, they've all broken ties. Never been a Game 7 walk-off home run to go from behind to win. Barger, who's hitting .480 in this Fall Classic. The infield pulled in for the Dodgers. Guerrero the tying run at 3rd. Yamamoto's pitch. Outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Ball 2.
You don't think him being the runner on second in Game 6, making the final outs on his mind right now and trying to do something special? And they are borderline pitching away from him.
On a 2-0 pitch. Barger takes high, 3-0. Kirk waits on deck.
he's got to think off speed. Even 3-0, if you got the green light, you've got to think off speed.
Green light to try and win the World Series. Instead takes ball 4. So tying run 90 feet away, winning run on base. Alejandro Kirk coming up.
And they will play back for the double play ball just based on his speed.
World Series could end on one swing in either direction. Home run wins it for the Blue Jays. Ground ball wins it for the Dodgers. Kirk, the captain, pokes it foul.
"17 double plays he's hit into this season and the postseason, if you're wondering.
On an 0-1 pitch, Alejandro Kirk has a curve land in there, strike 2.
And there's that breaking ball. That whenever he goes to that pitch, it's a built-in change of speed and makes the hitter buckle.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Kirk bounces one up the middle. Bats to the bag. Over to first to beat the champ. You gotta knock him out. The Dodgers stand tall and win back-to-back titles. Kershaw's major league career ends as he watches his team win a Game 7 epic. It didn't look like they had any shot in this one until the very end, when an unsung hero, a most unlikely hero, Miguel Rojas, tied the game with a home run. With all the focus on the man that was on deck, Shohei Ohtani, it was Rojas who delivered the shock. And then it was Will Smith who delivered the game-winning home run in the top of the 11th inning. And Yoshinobu Yamamoto, legendary stuff, wins 3 games in this World Series. A complete game in Game 2. His team faces elimination in Game 6. And then, like Randy Johnson, like Grover Cleveland Alexander, like some of the all-time greats, Yoshinobu Yamamoto finishes off Game 7.
Unbelievable. That's just the only word I can say. Unbelievable. People who have pitched, they will appreciate that more than anybody else.
5-4 in Game 7. Down to Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. Will, congratulations. That was one of the great games in World Series history. You guys were down 3-0. Yeah. You were 2 outs away from defeat. How would you describe what this team accomplished?
Man, these guys, special group of guys, man. We just never gave up. Kept fighting, you know, pitching our asses off, hitting, taking great at bats, finally punched through there. Man, that was a fight, you know, for 7 games. That's a really good Toronto Blue Jays team. Man, I'm just excited. There's nothing better than this.
Your home run. What were your emotions seeing the ball clear the wall and then circling the bases?
Yeah, I was fired up. You know, we needed to get a run there. To be able to come in clutch, that was huge. You know, you dream of those moments. You know, extra innings, put your team ahead. Yeah, I'll remember that for forever.
Yamamoto started yesterday, closes out today. What will you remember about what he did?
Yeah, he was the MVP of this series. That was incredible. You know, I talked to him yesterday. I was like, hey, if you can give us 1, we're going to win. He gave us 3. That was special. He'll have a few months off. I know he's going to need it, but yeah, I'm just happy for him. That was awesome.
Well, congratulations. Thanks again. Now over to Tom Verducci.
Thanks. Waiting here, Miguel Rojas getting the congratulations. Miguel Rojas, welcome to the land of World Series legends. You have to walk me through that 7-pitch at bat with this team down to the last 2 outs of the season, and you take the pitch out of the ballpark.
Yeah, I was never trying to hit a home run. I think this is the first home run against a right-handed pitcher during the whole year, and it came to the biggest part of my life and my career, in front of these fans and in front of the city of LA and my teammates. Kind of like battle, and I can really describe right now the emotions that I felt, not just tying the game, but giving the opportunity to bring Yamamoto for another spectacular performance. That guy is everything that you can ask for. I have to put my teammates in front of me because I wasn't able to do whatever I did today because without the confidence of Doc, my teammates, and everybody who kind of believe in me.
You weren't done with the magic in that inning on the defensive side. Tell me about that play, infield in, winning run on third base, the play that you made, stumbling a bit, but making a strike to home.
Yeah, really tough in this turf right here. You can't really be aggressive going forward because the ball always bounces more than what you expect. Kind of like I took a back route, went back, and I mean, as soon as I play my feet, I have to make a perfect throw to the play. I mean, it's been an unbelievable 2 days for me defensively, obviously hitting the homer, but I mean, for me, I'm way more proud of my defense and what I can do for my team out there at second base, shortstop, third base. It's a great feeling, man. We're here winning the World Series in Game 7, and I just said it yesterday on the press conference. The Dodgers have been doing so much for baseball the last 2 years. People should be really proud of the organization. Traveling, making history, playing the longest season ever. We just played for 9 months. We started the year in Japan, and now we're finishing the year here in Canada. We can't wait to go out there in LA and represent our fans and bring you the trophy again, back-to-back for the first time in 25 years. How that sounds?
You gave us an incredible show. Enjoy it forever. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you, Ken.
Thanks, Tom. Freddie, it's one of the great games ever. What was it like being a part of it?
Oh my gosh, I think that game had every single thing you could possibly have. Just an absolutely incredible game, incredible series, a grind for both teams. You know, it's back-to-backs is so hard to do, and to be able to pull that off and be a part of the group that does it, it's absolutely incredible. And I'm just so happy that Clayton Kershaw is a 3-time champ.
What was it like for you, this grind of a season? This was not an easy year for the Dodgers.
No.
And what does it say about this team that you came through?
Yeah, absolutely incredible. I think when you walk into spring training, you got the target on your back because we had one the previous year, and you know everyone's trying to take you down. And when you put on this uniform, you know you're expected to win, and there's a lot that comes with it, and we take a lot of pride in that. And for us to be able to do it again a year after with immense pressure on us, that says a lot about this group. And I don't know if there's enough words for Yoshinobu. That was absolutely incredible. The guy pitched yesterday and started. I still can't get over it, and he was electric again.
You got so many contributions from so many different people.
Yeah.
Pages, Rojas, right down the line. How satisfying is it just to have a team win like this to win the series?
Yeah, I mean, that took every single guy. Miguel Rojas, game-tying home run with 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. Saved our year. I don't think anybody had that on the bingo card in February, so it took everyone. Max Muncy had a massive game today. He got us a run in that. Yeah. Hold on, Kike. Hold on. He's about to attack me. So everyone took it. I mean, our pitching staff, everyone. I'm just so happy. This is so hard to do, and what's so cool is we get to use the same narrative next year because the Yankees are 3-time back-to-back, so we get to use that same narrative next year.
Freddie, thanks a lot. Congratulations. Joe, back to you.
All right, Kenny, as the Dodgers become the first team since the Yankees to repeat as champions, a broken bat finishes off Game 7 of the World Series, and Mookie Betts, who made the transition to short this year with a double play that ends a classic.
It was a classic, and I said somebody's going to be severely disappointed. The Blue Jays, it's going to take a while to get over this game, but they had an unbelievable year. This was an unbelievable season and a series I'll never forget. There's so many plays you can't even go over them, but the Dodgers got to do something that a lot of people don't do, and that's defend, and you got to tip your hat to them.
5-4, the final in 11 innings in Game 7. Right after the break, it's the Strauss postgame show where the trophy ceremony for the world champion Dodgers. Dave Roberts' club finds a way to do it again.